Tens of thousands of tons of lava were rapidly pouring into the city of Los Angeles. Firefighters stood ready, not daring to relax for a moment. A large number of fire trucks quickly arrived at the scene, using their fronts to hold the city's last line of defense. Yet just at that moment, Mike suddenly ordered all firefighters to turn off their hoses. They would wait until the lava reached the base of the wall, then open the valves simultaneously to stop the lava flow. Everyone present instantly held their breath in tension. Soon, the surging lava touched the wall, and even the fire trucks could hardly withstand the immense pressure. People's expressions grew visibly tense. The scorching lava mercilessly devoured everything around, turning the entire street into a living hell in an instant. By this point, the wall could no longer hold back the surging lava. At the critical moment, the supporting helicopters finally arrived. Mike also promptly ordered the water valves to be opened. As massive amounts of seawater poured down, steam instantly filled the entire street, turning it into a high-temperature sauna. Under the drench of large quantities of seawater, the lava finally gradually stopped flowing. However, a woman in the underground tunnel discovered something even more terrifying. Instruments showed the tunnel temperature had reached over 600 degrees Celsius, and it was still rising rapidly. The woman hurriedly informed Mike, but Mike was not quite convinced, so he lowered a camera into the underground. The screen showed nothing at first, but then the woman turned the camera around. The next second, surging magma rushed in, instantly destroying even the camera. They then found a map of the tunnels, but when they saw the direction of the magma flow, they panicked immediately, for the magma was flowing toward a large hospital, where tens of thousands of injured people had not yet been evacuated. But given the current speed of the magma, stopping it was fundamentally impossible. At that moment, Mike found a solution through the map, diverting the magma's path into the sea. But this required blowing up the unfinished building next to the hospital to completely change the direction of the magma flow. Yet as Mike began placing the bombs, the magma erupted again. Scorching fireballs kept flying toward the crowd, so Mike immediately ordered the bombs to be detonated. But just then, Mike suddenly noticed there was still a child in the building. He immediately shouted to stop the detonation, but his voice was drowned out by the massive explosion. At that moment, a woman appeared in the building. In the critical moment, Mike jumped out of his cover, running quickly toward the child. At that instant, the bombs detonated. Glass flew everywhere and the building collapsed. Just as the mother and daughter were about to be buried, Mike lunged at them in time. As thick smoke filled the air, they successfully diverted the magma into the pipes, which then flowed along the city's channels, straight toward the sea outlet. Mike crawled out of the rubble, having successfully rescued the mother and child. One of the greatest disasters in human history was thus resolved.